Almost 5 years ago, Theo Venter commenced his day's work as a live linesperson in Western Australia without a care in the world. He ended it without almost a hope in hell of surviving.
On the morning of February 13th, 2006, beautiful sunny day, got up, kissed the wife and the kids goodbye to work, and you get into the ute and you just go to work just as a normal day. We got there and started packing the gear out. Looking at this bolt-up switch, it was really badly damaged. We knew it was going to be we're standing there knowing it's a big job. And so we decided, to do the risk assessment, get all the safety gear on, all your gloves and sleeves. And so we went up there and Nico, my mate, was his first turn to work on this bolt-up switch. Obviously everything is covered around you and you feel safe. I'm standing behind him and he was working for about an hour. And it was my turn.
Hey, can you have a go at this one?
And I basically just started working on this bolt-up switch, and I just could not get this insulator off this steel crossarm. I was struggling so much, and I remember standing back and I just didn't want to quit. I didn't want to stop working, but I knew, this thing have to come off. And you just push harder and harder, and at one stage I remember I knew I couldn't do it. So decided to take my gloves off. It was a quick decision. It's just a quick decision, and it's a conscious decision. And I took it off, put my hand on the steel crossarm, and I started undoing this nut. And the next moment I just felt this enormous, electricity ripping straight into me. It seemed to be almost an eternity. And I just stood there and it just ripped into me, and then I think about 2.5 seconds I lost consciousness.
Fortunately, as he lost consciousness, Theo's body fell away from the crossarm. Theo! He collapsed into the EWP bucket as his partner lowered the machine to the ground. What followed was a marathon of surgeries conducted by some of the nation's most experienced burn surgeons.
After about 17 surgeries in hospital alone, and just double the amount of days, I started getting better, and I went back home and I went into this severe deep depression for about 2 months. Then I went through this next phase where about 10 to 18 months of rehabilitation. Very hard, very sore, very painful.
Having become the only known person to have survived a 22,000 volt electric shock, Theo has decided to dedicate his life to saving others.
This wrist on the steel crossarm, this one picked up, and the next moment. And that's why I'm here today. That next 18 months was so harsh on my family and my kids. The pain and the anguish you cause them for the sake of a couple of seconds. At one stage, I didn't think I was ever going to see my family again. And you look at your family and they suffered with you because of something you did. And I'll most probably never forgive myself for something like that.
Theo's message isn't difficult to grasp.
And it's so bloody simple. If you just follow procedures and you stick to what you know is the right thing, just that can save your life, and it'll just save you so much pain and anguish that you cause your kids and your family, and all your loved ones.